over the end of the row feature for the CH3520 model year 15 vehicle. How to configure the end of the row and activate it and adjust it. Basically, you got to go to the floating crop divider icon B, and then you got to go to the end of the row icon number 2, icon A. Enable the left crop divider end of the row feature, the base cutter, and the right. So that would bring both crop dividers and base cutter to end of the row. So in order to actually set the end of the row, you would want to bring your machine to the actual height that you want the machine to be at the end of the row. So if I bring my machine to 73 and I bring my crop dividers halfway up, because that's how I want to be when I'm on the headland when I exit the row. I set everything on the machine, bring my crop dividers, bring my base cutter where I want it, and then hit capture, and it will capture all three. As you notice, I didn't bring my crop dividers evenly up, so I can either bring the one to the right down a little bit or the one to the left up a little bit. So if I bring my right one down a little bit and I recapture it, it's pretty close there. So they all active. So now we'll go back to my home screen. I bring my machine down to cutting height and to like I'm cutting cane. And then now when I go to exit the row, I double click up on my left crop divider and I double click up on my base cutter. And if I go to my actual heights now, my crop divider went to 64, my other one went to 56, and my base cutter went to 79, which is very close to what we've selected as our height to be at the end of the row. There's also another way to bring the machine to the end of the row setting. So let's just say you're coming up on the headland and I want my end of the row, everything to go up at one time. I hit this button, it brings my left, right crop divider and my base cutter to my end of the row settings. This is generally used for when you have a flat headland. If you got a high headland, what you really want to do here is use this top button, which will bring your crop dividers to the end of the row setting right before your crop dividers hit the headland, and then hit this button, which will bring your base cutter to the end of the row setting.